And woo! Greetings to all in creation. So as you all know, we're getting ready to have a full moon in the sign of Libra on the 28th of March 2021, and it is the 26th tonight. Before this full moon, energies are being pretty heightened in merging yin and yang consciousness terms on a very heightened level of consciousness presently. So, my guides and angels have me totally turn all my focus and attention into just tremendously high levels of self-love, and I have been, living to live again, basically. So I've been working out at very random hours of the day and the night, and I've been living my life based off a gym. So my base now is a gym, a locker room, which is really fantastic because you could just keep your stuff all day. And I have a little secret, so I lock my locker room with my journal, little like heart locker, and then the keys to my journal are always in my purse, on my keychain. So my purse is always on me, and I go like from machine to machine, and it takes me so much time because I'm refixing my right wing alignment to the spine at fibrous levels and ligaments. So sometimes the pain is beyond excruciating to go through. And I have been doing so blessedly, honorably, amazingly wonderful in terms of sessions. So I'm actually really starting to unbelievably notice myself at Earth Central. It's becoming a real event, and I have noticed that the atoms are really wanting me to validate them and their lives and experiences. They really want me to say, oh, I'm so amazed by your progress and your kids and your lifestyles and your beauty. But I have been, with my energetics, just rebuking all the atoms harshly, and they today spoke up about it. So for the first time, and there has been a creational, just razzling event of modification, energetically speaking, with the atoms. And that is regarding my reversed lights surgery. So I have been performing surgeries that are really advanced for a long time now, and I keep shifting the direction of the lights that I target. And now I'm more conscious of the effect planetary that this has been having and implementing. So I had a very amazing, blessed session kid whom I salute. Hi, Barry. He was just one of a kind. He legit drove from Cabo to me. Like, he just knew of me, found me. He crossed Mexican borders to drive his, Jewish, super connected little self all the way through Nevada, where he visited the mother, which I was put on the phone with, and the sister in Los Angeles, and all the sisters and all the brothers, and the young nephew that went to, The Bachelor, who looks like heaven, honestly, like one of the hottest guys in America, no doubt. And came straight to the gym, and then it was on. We had a session contract to work on, which I wasn't able to serve for more than a very short amount of time, which was 3 nights at most, at the SR Players Club down south. His case was so beginning of time that he was never really able to take the full-on surgery for himself. However, what transpired was of magnificent virtues and powers and light quotient. We spoke again today. He's back in Cabo, which is completely right on for him, because he wasn't able to deal with the bureaucracy and corporate America at any cost. Like, he's a pure American breed, like one of the richest, Rothschild families from like the Miami area, with the mother now being a super mega celebrity up in Arizona. She has all the circles of like the most prominent women and all the art shows and what comes along. The sister is this phenomenal creature up in Los Angeles. Spoke to her on the phone. She lives 2 blocks away from like my hood up there. And so, he changed his name when he went to Mexico to like something very, very hilarious, like Jaime, Costello, Mexico sort of thing, like hilarious. Like literally the guy was a hoot. And he brought on with him all of the bounties, like, oh my god, once you're in Mexico, this and that happens. You buy a whole freaking garden of cabbage for your salad for 52 cents, so that was, and then very health oriented, etc. So at the SRQ club, I had the very deep honor and privilege to provide a session for Sir Irvin, who brought me here from Los Angeles before the website closed, and I've been dismantling, their agenda. So they've been trying to make parallels between myself and like Queen, like Lady D, meaning Princess Diana, and how she was murdered, etc. She had to carry Harry and William, and now they're trying to say, that William meaning Jonah and Harry meaning, kid Andrew, like whatever, and and Camilla and Prince Charles and whatever, Cabello meaning Spain, and the Spaniards today were having birthday parties and cakes, and they're trying to get me back the days in now with the like Mexico crew, and trying to tell me not to go to the Red Roof Inn with the Brooklyn crew, etc. Now, those are childish games. It's childish. All I gotta say to you all is America still hasn't begun. Like, this is even before prenatal stages. Right now, what's going on, you're not even in prenatal stages. Like, Mother Earth, Mother Goddess, Aurora Diamond, Rainbow Morning Star, Lady D, whatever. I still haven't even started taking the prenatal supplements. It's that like hilarious. This is just unraveling the least bits of ego mind programming with all the atoms and the kids, and watching them all, blow up a horn and import their, I don't want to say mean words, but literally, like at this gym here, when they brought in that, blondie with the like long my color hair that looked like a total, it looked like travestite and a wig. Like, I don't care what you guys want to say about me, but sun-kissed hair, and that's on me. That's on me. So that's a good positive message for America. The Americanization process will only begin once you as a people agree to no longer be straddled by the conditioning or wherever you came from. Oh, I came from India, I came from Italy, I came from Germany. Oh, as an Italian descendant, my mama used to fix me breakfast every Sunday, and this and that, and nobody cares. My Americanization was the most real thing ever witnessed. I just landed in Tampa straight as I walked out, and I looked at the sky. I got hit by lightning. Literally, it was like a 13-hour hailstorm. You can ask David today. Like thunder and rain. We went 13 hours the opposite way towards God knows where. Instead of going to Siesta Key, we had to turn around and drive back the other way. It was instant. I got enlightened at the airport. As soon as I walked out, it was instant, great spirit, inside and out. I looked at the sky one time, that was it for me. I comprehended everything about the American spirit. And then David is none else but that. He smokes American spirits till the cows go home. And, I had to do everything from scratch. I had to scrub every, sink, and do every sandwich at every deli, and scrub every floor, and work for my real estate agent, work for the stockbroker, work for the bars, for the restaurants, for everything. There's nothing I did not do. So... and that entailed stopping celebrating Christmas, Thanksgiving, Happy Birthday. We didn't do none of that. Every moment is a grand celebration in the highest of breath. Every night, we have $30 that night, we have $60, we have $200 that night. Wonderful. We're gonna go get the Veuve Clicquot champagne, or like the, Mum Pink champagne, or whatever it is. We're gonna get the best, whatever it is, and even if it's just chopped organic lettuce and a tomato, we were love everywhere present, every moment, at Godhead, naked, under the trees. Soon as I arrived to my garden, all the trees blossomed. The mango tree was dead. Next thing you know, there was mangoes floating every morning. That was my breakfast. I walked out to my patio, there was mangoes. I took mangoes and we chopped it up. Now, he never ate mangoes. I was a mango super freak. I ate all the mangoes from my garden. Just lived naked, loved. The door was always open. Anybody's welcome to our home. We didn't have a lock any time of the day. Whoever wants to walk in, walk in. The workers would come to fix the plumbing. We would serve the, Anchor's team or Sierra Nevadas. We only drank the best beer. We don't drink the, Bud Light, Miller Light, Budweiser. We don't do that stuff. Only the best in the highest. Even if we have $5 that day, we're going to spend it on the best, because tomorrow's another day. That's how we lived, like Americans. Then I had to meet the little puppy dogs from God knows where, with issues, mommy issues, daddy issues. I'm going to tip the cop. And that's been like hilarious to someone like me. Like, I'm in a car, but I'm a goddamn proud American till the cows go home. I don't care how many cops are against me. I don't care how many countries are shutting down, which they will. So latest is the Kitty Park shit show, like, stole my BB&T bank account of late. God knows. You enter BB&T. The people there, instead of honoring you like an American, they nigger you because they're niggers. She's like, oh, Aurora, what up? What's going on? We have to now close the account, and you have to pay us $3 on top of it. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, take, Habibi. Mwah! Then I came out. The YouTuber's like, oh, you just committed financial suicide. What are you gonna do? Oh my God. I'm like, well, to hell with it. You know what the fuck? you motherfuckers failed to serve me my citizenship 5 years ago. You've been robbing me blind since I came back from LA. You tossed me in a park. So long story short, at the SR Club, the Brand and Irvin came for a session, and I circulated the lights invertly. And after this ordeal, you know, SR, I served the session to Brandon Irvin. Then I went to the Red Roof. I served another new session to the Sagittarius Brooklyn person. When before I had served the session to the Leo people, you know, and it's always a recurrence of the same event. You know, they come in with their people here that look like absolute, you know, they look like travestites with wigs, you know, just like, and then they just, you know, get me to give them a surgery, then they go fuck it off in another hoe, and then they're wondering why people call them mentally insane when I come back to the reception at the gym, you know. But it's all a joke, because they think that, oh, if they call those people mentally insane, then I'm going to go to Mexico at the Days Inn and have a feast.